Pwede ba magkaroon ng magandang katawan ng walang diet? Does masturbating affect gains? What's good YouTube? Welcome back sa channel. Jacob Alava kung bago kayo. This channel is mostly about fitness, lifestyle, things like that, no? So, last week nagtanong ako sa YouTube community page ko na magpapa-Q&A ako. Kasi it's nice to get to talk to you guys once in a while, no? Kasi, sorry, pero minsan sa Messenger or sa Instagram, sobrang dami talagang tanong. And usually, mga tanong is, ano yung advice nyo, ano yung tips nyo. And paulit-ulit siya. And as much as gusto ko siyang sagutin lahat, di talaga kaya. Kasi sobrang dami talaga. Okay, so, yung ginagawa ko, gumagawa akong videos about those. Kung may tanong kayo, usually nasa channel ko may mga kasagutan naman doon. At the same time, kaya ako to ginagawang Q&A na to para mas makapag-engage tayo. Okay, once in a while, it's good to be able to talk to you guys. Tsaka, para rin makilala nyo ko slowly, kasi syempre the channel is growing. Ayun, let's get to the questions. So, question number 1, what are your thoughts on slimming teas? Okay guys, so ito mga sumisikat ngayon, slimming tea, things like that. The only way gagana siya is pag naka-calorie deficit ka. Baka sawang-sawa na kayo sa channel ko, lagi ko sinasabing calorie deficit kasi yun lang naman kasi talaga yung totoo. Kahit mag-take kayo nito, tapos marami kayong kinakain, or naka-surplus kayo, or you're consuming more than what your body needs, hindi talaga ako ipapayat. Question number 2, how to lose lower belly fat? Okay, so sabihin natin nagda-diet ka, tapos dire-diretso yung progress mo, di ba? Pwedeng problem area mo yan. So baka last to go yan. Well, no such thing as spot reduction. So hindi mo siya matatanggal dun mismo. Kung kunyari, okay, papapayat ako, gusto ko i-target yung chan ko. Hindi pwede yun. You just have to do more of what you're currently doing. So for example, kung nagda-diet ka na, gumagana siya sa'yo, kailangan ituloy mo pa siya. Either you increase activity or you decrease calories. Ganun lang talaga guys. And gets ko yan. Kasi yung problem area, yan talaga ang last to go. And iba-iba tayo. Some people, problem area nila arms. Some people, legs. Some people, chan. So kanya-kanya talaga. Just keep dieting down. Question number 3 from John Lloyd. Shoutout na rin sa'yo. Paano kayo nakapag-workout sa bahay if may mga tao kayong kasama? Pag may mga tao kayong kasama, syempre, pag nag-workout ka, it takes some space. So, kailangan timingan mo talaga. So, kailangan structured ka. Kasi may times na yung isang certain area sa house, walang tao. So, kailangan talaga i-timing mo yung exercise mo pag walang tao. Syempre. Next question from Eliazar Jose. Saan mo nabili yung silver necklace mo, bro? Also, thank you for being one of the few I look up to. So, thank you, Eliazar. And this one I'm currently wearing. Bigay siya sa akin ng mom ko. Saint Benedict siya. So, we're very spiritual, very religious family. So, di ko alam where it's from, pero ayun, bigay lang niya sa akin. Next question from Mark Israel. What is the best post-workout meal? Any suggestions? So, ang post-workout meal, pre- and post-workout meal, para sa akin, syempre yung may decent amount of protein, may decent amount of carbs, para ma-replenish yung ginamit yung energy. Kasi maraming tao iniisip nila, kailangan specific meal. Di naman, just have enough protein, enough carbs, balanced meal basically. A rice meal with high protein, pwede na yun. Next question. Hi coach, what to do when I feel demotivated to work out? Minsan di mo talaga maiiwasan yun, madidemotivate ka talaga. It happens to me. Currently medyo hindi ako masyadong as excited to work out, ganyan. Pero if hindi mo talaga feel, wag mo pilitin kasi it'll end up subpar or suboptimal yung training mo. What I do is I take a few days off or I take a day off. Tapos when I'm feeling better, pag mas better yung motivation ko, doon ako nag-workout. Pero as much as possible, I try to work out 3 to 4 times a week. Never ko pinalalagpas yan. So kung sobrang demotivated ko start of the week, ina-alternate ko na lang. Every other day nag-workout ako. Nanonood din ako ng motivational things. And yung mga idol ko sa YouTube, mga idol ko sa Instagram, tinitingnan ko sila para ma-motivate din ako. From AJ Ayalora. I play basketball more often than lifting. Possible ba lumiit or maka-apekto sa gains? Well, kung gusto mo talaga lumaki, dapat priority mo talaga yung resistance training and yung kain mo. Okay, so medyo counterproductive siya if puro ka basketball kasi it burns a lot of calories playing basketball eh. So, kung nagbubuhat ka naman tsaka nagbabasketball and you're getting enough calories, okay lang siya. From Lorenzo Carpio, what camera do you use for vlogs? So, I'm currently using a Canon M50 with a Sigma 1.4 16mm lens. So, kita niyo yung blurry background. Ayan siya. Nag-invest talaga ako kasi alam ko mag-i-improve yung quality ng videos ko if I invested. Kung naghahanap kayo ng camera, the Canon M50 is a really, really good one for vlogging, for mga sit-down videos such as this. From Ivan S. Gum, beginner here, normal lang ba magka-stretch marks sa upper arm? Tips din po how to treat it. Ako kasi, meron ako dito, and that's due to the fact na masyadong mabilis yung pag-gain ng muscle. Also yung sa tiyan, pag sobrang laki mo talaga, nagkaka-stretch marks. Anything na masyadong mabilis na nangyayari sa katawan mo, magkaka-stretch marks. Nung inayos ko yung lifting ko, masyado ko na-excite, and sobrang binigatan ko buhat ko. So nag-grow siya, tapos with the stretch marks, ganun lang talaga siya. You just have to embrace it. It's part of it. Huwag mo na lang siya pansinin. It's part of lifting. So, ito, lagi ito tinatanong, what's your height and your weight? So, currently, I'm ranging around mga 168 to 172. Nagka-fluctuate talaga siya. Pero my height, I'm 5'9". Okay, so not so tall, not too short, sakto lang. What's your favorite food? So, ang favorite food, paiba-iba yan. Actually, seasonal na siya para sa akin. So, currently, mahilig ako sa chicken wings. Yan, lagi ko hinahanap. Yun yung current favorite food ko. Pero it's usually chicken wings, burger, pizza, mga ganyan, typical. Ito, magandang tanong. What is your goal for 2020? Okay guys, so 2020 has been such a crazy ride for all of us, diba? So, ang dami kong plans this 2020. May business partners ako. We were supposed to put up a gym, okay? And wala. We didn't even have a fighting chance. So, all the plans, all the investments out the window, wala. Ganun lang talaga eh. That's what life does to you sometimes eh. Nag-iba na ako ng goals. So, ever since nalaman kong wala ng hope yun, nag-double down talaga ako sa content creation. Nag-double down ako sa YouTube. So, I spend a lot of time thinking of my content. Siguro, for 2020, gusto kong mag 100k subscribers. Now na nakikita kong lumalaki yung channel and very responsive kayo as my subscribers. So, ayun, gusto kong mag 100k subscribers and earn a certain amount, save a certain amount by end of the year. Gusto ko rin, as much as possible, ma-maintain yung physique ko or even grow a bit. As a natural lifter, it takes so long for you to grow eh. Tapos pag medyo maganda na yung katawan mo, medyo advanced ka na, years or months, ganun katagal in order just to gain like a pound to 2 pounds of muscle. So, matagal. Pero, ayun, yun ang one of my goals this 2020. How to lean bulk? Okay, so kailangan either calorie maintenance ka or slight surplus. Kailangan nagbubuhat ka. Kailangan may progressive overload. So, over time, kailangan bumibigat yung lifts mo or dumadami yung reps, dumadami yung sets. Overall, kailangan nagpa-progress ka while eating at a slight calorie surplus. Kasi ang lean bulk, hindi naman ibig sabihin yan, kailangan clean kainin mo eh. Pero, kailangan yung calorie surplus mo hindi ganun kalaki. So, mga nasa 200 to 300, ganyan. Nothing too crazy. Anything above 500, medyo mas malaki na yung chance for fat gain. Saan mo nabili yung dumbbells mo na adjustable? Facebook Marketplace lang guys. Bargain hunter ako eh. So, lagi ako naghahanap ng mga equipment na makaka-benefit sa akin sa Facebook Marketplace. Magulat kayo, sobrang daming magagandang deals doon. Ito from JRN Bass. What's the best time of the day po para kumain kapag nag-OMAD? So, sa mga hindi nakakaalam, OMAD is 1 meal a day. It's a type of fasting or intermittent fasting and depends sa preference mo. Some people like to eat in the morning, some people like to eat in the afternoon, some people eat at night. So, I've tried this before. Ako, usually late afternoon to early evening if ever mag-OMAD ako. It all boils down to personal preference. Ito from Vince Tabilio, while cutting, is 2 to 3 hours of daily cardio good? That's too much. Ayusin mo yung nutrition mo tsaka resistance training mo when cutting instead of focusing on cardio kasi masusunog muscle mo niyan. So 2 to 3 hours, it's too much. Next question from Zahir is me. What inspired you to start working out as a teenager? As a teenager, gusto kong mag-abs kasi I wanted girls to notice, diba? Kasi appealing sa mga babae yun eh. Eh nung high school ako, kasikata ng ano yun eh, Twilight, mga ganun. So, I wanted to look like, you know, Jacob Black. Funny na, pangalan ko Jacob na. But, ganun lang guys. Yun yung pinakaunang motivation ko why I wanted to work out. Kasi, kala ko, makakuha ka maraming chicks pag maganda katawan mo. Next question, how do you break a weight loss plateau? Pag weight loss plateau kasi, tumigil na yung progress mo eh. So, what you can do is, one of 3 things. Baba mo yung kinakain mo, taasan mo yung activity mo, or take a diet break. When I say diet break, a week or 2 at maintenance calories, tapos baba mo ulit. From Humble Bench, Where do you work and what do you do? Currently, I'm a full-time content creator and an online coach. Bread and butter ko talaga is online coaching right now. Tapos YouTube. Now that YouTube is picking up, I can see that it's definitely a good, solid source of passive income. Before, I used to work in a brokerage. I was a client acquisition officer for BPI Securities. Financial industry for most of my life. Prior to that naman, Sun Life ako, ahente. So, mutual funds, life insurance. So, may kaalaman ako sa mga investments and where to put your money, things like that. I can talk about money, things like that in the future. Tingnan natin. From Joe Dan, ilang araw ba dapat mag-workout for best results? To, napakadalas na tinatanong sa akin to. Yung una mo iisipin dyan is, kailangan, ano ba yung commitment mo? And saka mag-e-enjoy. Yung something na you can stick with. Kasi kung kaya mo lang 3 times a week consistently, that's better than 4 times a week na on-off. Kasi in the long run, mas progress ka or may progressive overload dun sa 3 times a week eh. So, depends on your preference sa adherence mo and sa enjoyment mo. So, look for what works for you. Sabihin natin, optimal 5 to 6 times a week, pero hindi mo magawa, and hindi rin siya optimal para sa'yo. Next question from Nash. Ectomorph tips. So, mga hindi alam kung ano ectomorph, yung mga mapapayat. So, hard gainer tong mga to. Tips ko is to eat more, pero ease it in. Huwag yung biglang, okay, kakain ako 3,000 calories. Kasi kahit ako guys, kung pakainin nyo ako 3,000 calories right now, hindi ko magagawa. Kailangan makahabol yung tiyan nyo. Or in a sense na kailangan yung appetite nyo makahabol. So kung let's say, slight surplus mo, 2,300, di later on, akit mo siya 2,500, 2,600, hindi yung biglang from 2,300, biglang 3,000, ganyan. Also, lift weights. Kailangan nagbubuhat ka talaga, regular. Get better at lifting, perfect the form, get better mind-muscle connection, eat more, ease it in. Home workout tips. Okay guys, so ang home workout, it's either, usually makikita ko, it's body weight exercises or mga high intensity interval, mga plyometrics, mga patalon-talon. So magkaiba yun ha. Yung mga high intensity interval, that's more for cardio, fat loss, ganyan, calorie burn. Versus yung mga resistance training na mga body weight calisthenic training. Ang tip ko dyan is focus on what you want to achieve. Kung gusto mo mag-build ng muscle, kaya calisthenics, body weight, pero mas mahirap siya. Definitely, mas madali with weights. Pero it's not impossible to gain muscle doing home body weight workouts. At the end of the day, kailangan pa rin may progressive overload ka. Yung problem nga lang sa home workouts and body weight home workouts is, for me personally, nakakatamad siya and nakakasawa siya. Kung gawin mo siya again and again and again for 3 to 4 months, nakakasawa siya. Suggestion ko, invest in whatever equipment you can. Next question. Idol, paano po mag-diet bilang isang student and depende pa po sa magulang? Okay, so, nung estudyante ako, ginagawa ko, nag-iipon ako, yung allowance ko, bumili ako ng whey sa ipon ko, tapos, konting ambag sa chicken breast, ganyan. So, ambag ka konti with your allowance. At the same time, kung nasa budget ng parents mo, hingi ka ng konting tulong. Pero kung wala, habang teenager ka pa, habang hindi ka pa kumikita, focus on growing. Train hard, focus on growing. As a young teenager, hindi mo pa kailangan mawarak ng sobre. Focus on growing, so kahit yung kung ano nakahanda sa table, kainin mo na muna yun, if no choice ka talaga. Ito naman, next question. Paano po ba magpaliit po yung shoulder ng mga girls? When it comes to magpapaliit ng certain body parts and fat areas, you just have to diet down. Walang spot reduction eh. So, hindi mo talaga matatarget specifically yung certain body part kahit ano pang gawin mo. So, you just have to diet down until it goes away. Kung mas gusto mo pang gumanda talaga yung itsura mo, resistance training plus dieting down, and occasional cardio. How do you maintain that healthy lifestyle? What's your mantra? Ever since yung goal ko talaga is to maximize my natural potential. So, I really want to grow and improve myself as best as I can, naturally. With that goal in mind, lagi ko iniisip sa sarili ko na di ako normal person. Like, even yung pag may salo-salo, ganyan, ako yung type of guy na magsasacrifice ng konti or lilimit yung intake ko. Wala, that's how I choose to live. So, marami talagang sacrifices if you wanna look your best all the time. Pero, syempre, tinatimingan ko rin. May mga moments din in my life na gusto kong mag-enjoy with my family, kung nagbabakasyon kami, kung nagta-travel kami. Hindi ako nagda-diet. Okay? Yung ginagawa ko before traveling, I diet down, I diet hard para maganda condition ko by the time makakapag-enjoy ako. Things like that. Again, I've said it in my other videos, if you wanna look different from everyone else, you have to do things differently from everyone else. You just have to accept the fact na hindi ka normal kung gusto mo talaga maging lean all the time. Ako, I just wanna look different from everyone else. Top 3 Athlene Active Whey flavors. Definitely yung mga bago. I like the buko pandan, choco hazelnut, and the butterscotch. Yung tatlong yun, napakasarap. Any plans on competing in a bodybuilding or physique show? I'm not closing my doors. Baka sa future, pwede. Tingnan natin. Pero, I'm more of a lifestyle guy. So parang I love being fit, traveling, and just being fit all the time. Parang yun yung handle ko eh. Like, fit through any occasion. Parang gano'n. The problem kasi with competing, nag-try ako bodycon before, medyo pageant type siya, pero the things you had to go through, it's not for everyone eh. Like, you're gonna sacrifice a lot of things, time with your friends, time with your family, time with your loved ones basically, tapos basta you get to miss out on a lot of things in life eh. Will I compete? Not closing my doors, pero as of the moment, wala. How to calculate nutrition facts of homemade food? So, ang homemade food, just like any other thing, kailangan i-track mo per ingredient. Yun yung hassle. Kaya, lagi kong sinasabi sa ibang videos ko, kung nagda-diet ka, kailangan alam mo yung contents ng kinakain mo. Alam mo yung calories. Kasi kung bara-bara lang, and kung homemade food lang, hindi yan designed for you to lose weight or to get cut. Kasi, pwedeng maraming oil, pwedeng maraming sauces, pwedeng maraming condiments na ginagamit to create that certain dish. Hindi mo rin siya accurately mahanap sa MyFitnessPal kasi yung mga dishes na nakikita nyo dun, hindi naman same sa paggawa nung sa inyo eh. So, kailangan talaga, if ever mag-track ka ng homemade dish, alamin mo each ingredient. Hassle, yes, I know. Pero, if you want to accurately track that, kailangan malaman mo yung ingredients. But, having portion control and managing the size or how much you eat goes a long way. Coach, ano yung vegetables na lagi mong ginagamit with chicken? So ako, favorite ko, broccoli, beans, green beans, lettuce, minsan roasted mushrooms, onions, tomatoes, mga ganyan. Yun usually yung rotation ko. Coach, possible ba mag-reveal yung abs kahit di nag-ab workout basta maibaba sa 10% body fat or below? Yes, lalabas yan. Lahat kasi tayo may abs. Pinoprotect lang siya ng layer of fat. So, kung matunaw mo yung fat na yon, kahit di ka masyado nag-abs, lalabas pa rin siya. Pero kung tinitrain mo siya, mas magpo-push out siya. Just like any other muscle, the more you train it, the more na it will grow. Pero hindi mo necessarily kailangan i-train para lumabas. Kailangan mo pababain yung body fat percentage mo. How to get back on track after almost a month of no workout? Okay, so I was just talking to my friend recently, no? Kakakuha lang niya ng gym equipment and wala siyang workout for the past 2 to 3 months. So sabi ko sa kanya, take it easy, mag full body ka muna na magaan, easier body in, kasi syempre magkaka-DOMS yan, sasakit katawan mo for sure. Pero just get the DOMS out of the way agad. So mag full body ka, light, very conservative, don't push yourself too hard, para lang masanay ulit yung katawan mo. Full body kasi matatamaan mo na kagad lahat ng muscle groups mo. Okay nang sumakit siya kagad para you can get over that pain and continue progressing. How many grams of protein do you take in a day? So ako, it usually ranges from 140 to 170, 180. Pero I'm not really sure. Alam ko yun yung range kasi hindi naman ako strict nag-track now. Is it okay to have protein shake for breakfast kahit hindi ka nag-workout? Yes. Ang protein shake, guys, remember, it's only there to supplement your overall protein intake. Regardless kung rest day, kung hindi ka nag-workout, kung nag-workout ka, okay lang siya. Pwede ba magkaroon ng magandang katawan ng walang diet? So guys, relative kasi yan. Baka iba yung definition mo ng magandang katawan sa definition ko. I believe na you can get a decent physique without dieting kung maganda yung genetics mo. But that's rare, okay? So not a lot of people have good genetics. Pero kahit mga good genetics kung mga kaibigan, they still train. So, kailangan nagka-training ka pa rin kahit hindi masyado maayos yung diet mo. Pero, if you wanna take your physique to the next level, kailangan may some form of diet ka or calorie restriction, lalo na kung nagpapababa ka ng body fat. Kasi your genetics can only take you so far. How do you stay persistent or consistent no matter how much life sucks ass, coach? Whew. So, okay guys, life will always be a pain in the ass. Laging magkakaproblema. That's just part of life eh. It's how you deal with it that matters. So, kinukwento ko nga kanina na yun, ang dami kong failed businesses, investments, things like that. But you just gotta keep moving forward eh. Wala kang mangyayari sa'yo if you just sulk around eh. May moments na syempre, dinadamdam ko kasi syempre, masakit pa rin and like, you have to address that pain, that feeling, and move forward. Ganun lang siya. Remember your why. Like, ano ba yung goals mo? Ano ba gusto mo ma-achieve? Kasi guys, pag tough yung moments, doon nabibuild yung character mo eh. Tsaka doon mo makikilala sa sarili mo, how strong you are, how you push past certain obstacles in life. I focus on little things, yung mga small daily victories ko. Like for example, simple things like, yung YouTube ko nag-grow slowly. Things like that keeps me going. Is it possible to gain muscles without using equipment or going to the gym? Yes, it is, but it's gonna take longer. Syempre, kasi you're limited by your body weight. At the same time, depende yan sa progression mo. There are ways to progress, reps, sets, increase quality, tempo, mga ganyan with your body weight. Pero, baka lang mabore ka. So, pag mabore ka sa pagtagal, makuha mo pa rin yung results, pero baka lang hindi siya yung results na ina-expect mo. Iba yung quality ng look mo compared to pag gumamit ka ng weights. Are you planning to get yourself bigger or maintain your physique right now? I'm just trying to recomp, trying to maintain. So, siguro if I were to grow a bit more, certain muscle groups like upper chest or back, nakikita ko na pag nagkakat ako na medyo I want to add mass dun sa parts na yun. Honestly, currently happy with how I'm looking right now. Medyo nagiging chunky lang, pero wala, that's part of it. So this is a good one. How do you deal with negative comments on YouTube? So guys, normal yan. If you're a content creator or you try to put yourself out there will be hate. There will be people who wala namang magawa, tatroll ka lang. Just don't let it get to you. Syempre sa start, it will and ma-affect ka. Pero usually pag may mga masasamang comments, pag tinitingnan ko profile nila, parang they don't even lift or parang wala lang talaga silang magawa. Ang para sa akin, if ever you're a content creator or if you want to put yourself out there pero nahihiya ka just cause you think may mga haters, ganyan. If you have haters, you've made it. May nabasa ako sa isang YouTube comment sa isang YouTuber. A lion doesn't concern itself with the opinions of sheep. So just take that to heart, take that to mind, and don't let some loser derail you from your goals. Tsaka isipin mo, the fact na nag-click siya, nag-comment siya, took some of that person's time and na-monetize ka pa. Lalo na kung YouTuber ka. So, yun. Think of the positives. Can I build muscles just by using resistance bands? Yes, you can. Kasi kung kaya mo with body weight, edi kaya mo rin with bands. Yung maganda sa band kasi, ma-adjust mo yung tension niya. Depende sa distance, sa stretch, tsaka may iba-iba siyang kulay. So, for example, the farther you are away from kung saan mo sinet yung band, syempre, mas may resistance yun. And that's one way that you can progressively overload. Diba? Set mo lang yung marker sa floor, tapos this week, dito ka lang. Next week, layuan mo. So, increase mo yung tension, tsaka yung resistance overall, over time. Ito, another common question is how to lose man boobs po. So, ang man boobs, nagsasag lang yan. That's a lot of body fat or excess skin. So, what I would suggest is train your chest para ma-bring up niya yung muscle. At the same time, mag-diet ka or be in a calorie deficit over time para mawala yung excess body fat. Kasi usually pag nagsasag, taba yan body fat or excess skin. So, train your chest, paangatin mo, tapos pababain mo yung body fat mo. Kuya, paano po ba makapag-diet kung yung mama ko yung may gustong kumain ako ng kumain? I explained this sa other videos ko, pero gagawin mo is address mo yung family mo, address mo yung surroundings mo. Sabihin mo sa kanila na may goal ka, tapos you have to be serious with it. Yung first few days to weeks or kailangan mo munang pakita sa kanila na seryoso ka. You have to show them. Kasi pag makita nila na sobrang seryoso ka, mas malaki yung chance na magiging supportive sila. Kaysa sa parang, face lang yan ng anak ko, parang ganyan. Just show them na matimbang sa'yo through your exercise, your training, mga ganyan, and pakita mo na seryoso ka talaga. If di naman sila ganun ka-supportive, it comes down talaga to discipline. Let's say kahit sabihin mo no choice ka, kakainin nila, focus ka na lang dun sa protein source, tsaka bawasan mo na lang yung sarsa, ganyan. So, kailangan talaga may discipline ka rin. At the same time, makatulong, supportive sila. Tips on torso dominant lifters who struggle on putting on arm size. And gym fashion tips, please. So, sige, gym fashion tips. I don't know, maybe sa future we can do some content about what to wear at the gym, like ano mga sinusuot ko, things like that. Pero sa being torso dominant, baliktad tayo, ako kasi medyo limb dominant ako. So, my arms and my legs are, mas mabilis siya lumaki compared to my chest and my back. So, what you do pag ganyan is you increase volume dun sa certain lagging muscle groups mo. So, damihan mo yung reps and sets mo for, let's say, your arms or your legs, mga ganyan. Tapos, even frequency. So, pwedeng Monday, biceps, Tuesday, triceps, Wednesday, biceps ulit, then triceps, parang ganyan. Basta, damihan mo yung volume mo for that certain body part. What's the best workout routine to lose belly fat? When it comes to losing fat, the best talaga dyan is resistance training, calorie deficit, occasional cardio. The basic stuff. Ano po dapat unahin pag skinny fat? Cut o bulk? Okay, so I have a video on that and it's not cutting or bulking, it's more of recomposition. So pag nagre-recomp ka, kaya ng katawan mo to build muscle and burn body fat at the same time. That's recomposition. I suggest yun muna bago kayo mag-commit to a cut or a bulk kasi baka maging masyadong one-sided eh. Kung let's say mag-bulk ka, medyo may chan ka na, baka lumaki pa yan lalo. At the same time, kung mag-cut ka, wala ka pang muscle mass masyado, baka pumayat ka lang. So recomp is the best, in my opinion. Coach, okay lang ba mag-Coke Zero every day? So, this is another sensitive topic. I'm a big believer of everything in moderation. Huwag mo lang siyang aabusuhin. Para sa akin once in a while, okay lang naman. If you enjoy these stuff. Kasi people will say, sama ng Coke Zero. Pero the same people who say masama ang Coke Zero are the same people who eat, let's say, lutong bahay na maraming oil, things like that. So, alam mo yun, para sa akin, moderation lang talaga. Huwag mo lang siyang aabusuhin. Ito, this is a good one. Sino paborito mong Filipino Youtuber ngayon? So guys, di kasi ako masyadong nanonood ng mga Filipino Youtubers. Pero definitely, I'm a fan of si Doc Adam, for sure. I like how he sheds light, lalo na sa mga pag sobrang mali talaga ng advice. Parang he's not afraid to be him and to teach people what's right. Parang ganun. So, tsaka he's funny. Lalo na yung segment niya with yung buto. Nakakatawa yun. Other than him, si Carlo Ople. I really like Carlo Ople's content. May pagka-sneakerhead din ako konti. I like to watch him unbox things. Tsaka helpful siya kasi he talks about money advice, life advice. Kinikwento niya yung journey niya, yung story niya. So, for me kasi anyone who is inspirational and motivational is a good person in my book. So, si Carlo Ople is one of them. Very sound guy, very smart guy, very humble guy. What was the most disappointing phase of your fitness journey? When you say disappointment, ito siguro yung para sa akin yung pinaka hindi ako nag-progress, which was this period na lagi ako naka-deficit. Siguro mga 2017, 2018, lagi ako naka-deficit, tas sobra ako mag-cardio. Nagbubuhat pa rin ako, nagmamacros pa rin ako. Pero wala akong progress na maintain lang ako. So, I guess yun yung pinaka-disappointing kasi right now, yung goal ko talaga is to improve my physique. So, maganda sana kung nasimulan ko na at that time. No? Pero, everything happens in due time naman. Pero when it comes to disappointment, if I think about it talaga, all of these kasi are learnings eh. So, yeah, disappoint ka nga. Pero at the same time, natuto ka. So, at the end of the day, still not a bad thing. Besides things related to fitness, what hobbies do you do? Okay, so guys, yung mga hindi nakakilala sa akin, I enjoy video games once in a while. I have a PS4, spending time with my friends, family ko, we go out on vacations once in a while. Tapos, friends ko, we love beach trips. Tapos, I like to enjoy rin. Usually, umiinom rin kami, normal lang. Very social, so medyo mahilig ako makipag-socialize. Lalo na when I was younger. Pero syempre, as you get older, parang people become more serious with life and things like that. But once in a while, we still get together, still enjoy some drinks. Mahilig ako uminom. If nakita niyo yung IG stories ko, madalas pa rin ako nagbe-beer. I just love the taste of beer. I enjoy things like that. Other than that, I like YouTube also. Di ako masyadong ma-Netflix kasi para sa akin, you learn more sa YouTube eh. And there's always something to learn. Kumbaga, whether it be health, fitness, money, things like that. Paano po maiwasan ang strength loss during deficit? As a natural lifter, guaranteed magkakaroon ka ng muscle loss and strength loss when you are cutting. Pero you can limit that by increasing your protein intake. Sometimes, mga above 1 gram pa, mga 1.2 ganyan, para safer side. Tapos, you just have to track your lifts. Kailangan, minamanage mo talaga yun. Kailangan structured yung program mo, kailangan structured yung lifting mo. Kasi, garantisado, hihina ka as your body fat gets lower. Tsaka makita mo how much you're lifting, yung quality ng form mo, ganyan. Makikita mo habang mababa timbang mo, mag-iiba yung tsura mo, tapos the same yung lifts mo, or possible, lumakas ka pa ng konti as a start. That's a good sign na you're preserving muscle mass. Favorite ice cream flavor? It's either mint chocolate chip or cheese ice cream. Yung mga may cheese chunks. Sino ang idol mo na bodybuilder sa Pilipinas? To name a few, some of these guys don't know me personally, pero syempre, kilala ko sila and nakikita ko content nila, nakita ko sila how they train, how they diet. So sa Philippines, pinaka-idol ko, yung sa apat siguro would be si Juanimal. Di niya ako kilala, pero solid yun guys, natural pro Si Greg lifts, if kilala nyo, natural pro rin. Si Fit1, syempre. Tsaka girlfriend niya, si Pat. Si Little Miss Patricia. Solid yun. You learn a lot from their training style, their dieting style. And pag natural ka kasi, iba yung cutting, the muscle preservation. Iba eh. You have to manage fatigue, things like that. Sobrang daming factors. And just doing things naturally, sobrang big up na sa akin. At the same time, ako naman, para sa akin, those who are also yung mga nagko-compete internationally, they have my respect. They put their bodies through so much. Tapos, para silang naging athletes natin sa Philippines. They're representing our country. So para sa akin, I respect them so much. Kasi di nyo alam, like, how hard it is for them to be doing that, to represent our country. Not just themselves, syempre, but like, to represent the country. So para sa akin, anyone na nagtatayo ng bandera ng Pilipinas, okay yan. Respect. What keeps you going forward? Good question. Ever since I started this YouTube channel, hindi ko naman siya in-expect to grow this fast. Honestly, as cheesy as it sounds, kayo guys, like, hindi ko in-expect na ganito kalaki yung engagement. And sobrang responsive niyo sa akin, sobrang you find my content valuable. Para sa akin, the more na nakikita ko nakakatulong ako, the more na ginagawa ko. Kahit sabihin mo may hate comments dyan, may mga nambabash, things like that, normal yun eh. Pero the fact na mas marami akong natutulungan, it means the world to me. So it keeps me going. Kaya regular ako nag-iisip ng content. Kasi guys, like as much as possible, sinishare ko sa inyo yung knowledge ko as a natural lifter, in case you are a natural lifter as well, para ma-improve mo talaga sarili mo. It's more of empowerment. So, ayun, kasi marami na akong pinagdaanan, kahit sabihin mong I'm fairly young, marami akong na-experience na failures and things like that. And kung nasi-share ko siya sa inyo and nakarelate kayo and nakatulong in any way, shape, or form, that keeps me going. How to overcome stress and pressure. So this is a good one also kasi being a YouTuber na full-time content creator and an online coach, hindi ko in-expect na masistress ako ng ganito. Kasi before I used to work a corporate job, I'm actually doing a lot of things on my own kasi yung editing ko, ako. Yung content ko, ako. Yung filming ko, ako. Yung coaching ko, ako. So tinatawagan ko pa yung clients ko, ganyan. So it really takes a lot of my time. And how do you manage that? Take days off. Take breaks. If you burn yourself out, you run the risk of magsa-stop ka, you're gonna take a long break. So, may mga weekdays or days na when I feel like I want to take a break, I take the break. I owe it to myself kasi I've been grinding so much. Syempre, hindi nakikita ng tao yung the editing process, the filming process, tatimingan mo pa yung people in the house, tatimingan mo pa yung magandang ilaw, tatimingan mo pa yung walang ingay, everything. Kailangan talaga balance eh. Tsaka I don't want to publish subpar content. Kahit sabihin natin may mga questionable, sabihin natin mga ideas na hindi pa masyadong open dito sa Philippines, such as flexible dieting. Pero you give content that's good and maka-benefit siya sa mga tao na katulong siya. Ayun, it keeps you going. Ganyan. When it comes to pressure, sakit ko rin yan eh. I always put unnecessary pressure on myself. Ang ginagawa ko is, ayun, nagdi-distress ako. I look at the bigger picture. Minsan kasi you just need to scale back in a sense na, okay, you've gone this far pero may pressure ka pa rin sa sarili mo. Just take a step back. Look at it from a broader image. Compare it from when you started to now. Makikita mo how much or how far you've gone. It doesn't mean you magre-relax ka or babagalan mo yung proseso, pero makikita mo kasi yung kung saan ka nang galing eh. Tapos, from then on, you give yourself some credit na parang, okay, you did a good job, pero syempre, you don't stop pa rin. Given na yun, there will always be pressure. It's just the way you handle it and the way you view it. It's all from a matter of perspective. What is your inspiration to be fit and motivations? Like what I've said kanina, no? Like may why ako eh. Gusto ko talaga i-push yung sarili ko to the best natural physique that I can possibly attain regardless of how long it takes. Kahit 30 plus na ako, it's fine with me. I'm patient. Hindi ko naman siya minamadali kasi alam ko it's a process. I wanna be an example to you guys na kung kaya ko, kaya nyo rin. Mamotivate ko kayo and positivity siya kasi before rin naman I was the type of guy who was searching Google for paano magkaganyan, paano magka-abs, ganyan. Then naging part of my lifestyle na lang siya. Tapos na part of my lifestyle ko na siya and alam ko rin yung ginagawa. Sinishare ko sa inyo yung knowledge ko. Now that I'm on YouTube as well, what motivates me are you guys. Kasi being so responsive and being so engaging with me makes me think na I'm doing the right thing. How old were you when you started working out? So my dad got me a gym membership sa Slimmers when I was mga 14. So second year, third year, high school ako nun. Nagbubuhat na ako, puro machines, wala pa ako masyadong free weights. That's when I started up until college. So mga 17, 18 yun, nag-free weights na ako. Pero walang ka-diet, bro diet. Tsaka nag-insanity ako, yung high intensity interval training na intense. So ganun. Natuto ko mag-macros and mag-progress with my lifts mga 2015. Tapos umokay siya sobra, lalo na lifting ko by mga late na 2018, 2019. Well, it takes time eh. Ayun yung journey ko. I started out young pero late bloomer ako when it comes to proper dieting and proper training. 23, 24 years old na ako nung gumanda na talaga katawan ko. How do you maintain positivity while in quarantine? So okay guys, aminin ko, during this quarantine, I haven't really been the best in terms of mental health. Syempre, you doubt yourself, tapos may mga mean comments pa, may mga mean people pa online. Dinadoubt mo na nga sarili mo, the world is, whatever is happening to the world, di ba? Parang sobrang negative eh, and it affects you eh. How do you stay positive is, you look at the brighter things and the bright things in your life. Take a step back, tingnan mo yung what's happening around the world. Tingnan mo just outside, yung mga walang matulugan, walang makain. Ako, iniisip ko, I'm so thankful na I have a roof over my head, I have my family with me, we're all healthy, we're all fine. And thinking about that in depth makes me grateful eh. So ayun guys, you be grateful with what you have. Regardless of kahit sabihin mo, ito lang yan, ganyan lang yan. You're in a much better situation compared to other people. And it may not give you a positive outlook, pero makikita mo kasi na how fortunate you are compared to other people. Drop your chiseled jawline tip. Okay, so ang jawline, that's genetic. Also, kung wala ka masyadong body fat, hindi siya, lalabas siya. Kasi kung chubby ka or mataming body fat mo, matatago yan, di ba? So, ang jawline is genetic sa shape ng jaw mo, also sa body fat percentage. Do you have any regrets in life? Marami. Just like any other person, marami akong regrets in life kasi maraming bad experiences, past, things like that, medyo traumatic experiences. Pero these experiences kasi, kahit sabihin mo nire-regret mo siya, it's what helped you become who you are today eh. So, nakaka-build yan ng character eh. So, kung miniregret mo man siya, you learn from it. May nakuha ka pa rin dun. Either natuto ka, or alam mong hindi mo na siya gagawin ulit. Things like that. Basta, there will always be a positive from a negative. It may not be outright obvious to you, pero later on, as time goes by, makikita mo kung ano yung positive na. Baka lumakas ka in terms of your mental health, or yung believe mo sa sarili mo, things like that. Normal lang magka-regrets, and talagang it's what you make out of that regret. So last 3 questions. This one's from Mariel Enriquez. Shout out Mariel. Tips po para ma-maintain ang pagiging sexy body ng mga girls. And ano po dapat gawin para po ma-reach yun. And sa arms or sa braso, paano ba, may paraan ba para mawala yung laki ng braso? When it comes to training and nutrition, medyo the same lang naman with boys. Iba lang talaga, kakaibahan lang ng boys and girls. Yung time of the month, and muscle building properties, testosterone, estrogen, ganyan. Pero the principles such as calorie deficit for losing weight and resistance training to build muscle, they are the same eh. So I suggest when it comes to dieting, calorie deficit talaga, while resistance training. Maglalabas ako ng client series for females para mas maliwanagan kayo on how my female clients do it and how they improve their physiques. Kasi typical dito sa Philippines, inisip ng tao is huwag ka kumain, diet, no rice, ganyan, puro cardio for girls. And yeah, true, papayat ka nun, pero that's not the quality of look na you're going for. If you want to be sexy, you want to have the curves. Tapos yung curves na yun, nabibuild yun pag may muscle mass ka eh. So pag gumaganda yung cut sa arm, ang advice ko, resistance training, calorie deficit, occasional cardio. Kuya, straight po ba kayo? And the quick answer to that is yes, straight ako. Nothing against if you like the same sex, no? Pero wala kasi akong pagtingin sa same sex eh. Hindi ako attracted sa lalaki. Attracted ako sa babae. Pag nakita ko ng magandang babae, lalo na magandang katawan. Yun. Basta. Last question, does masturbating affect gains? Okay, this is a controversial one. I don't like talking about medyo controversial stuff lang sa channel ko. I wanna keep it friendly, you know? Pero for the purpose of knowledge, let's say kung napagod ka from doing it, tapos mag-weight train ka, it may affect your output when it comes to resistance training. Yun nga, kung mapagod ka before exercise, or if any way ma-affect yung pag-exercise mo, lift weights, quality ng pagbuhat mo, then it could be detrimental sa gusto mong mangyari. Also, when it comes to masturbation kasi, nagre-release yan ng dopamine. Ang dopamine ang responsible for stimulating your brain's pleasure. Basta yung dopamine is in charge of your parang feeling of pleasure, ganyan. So, once mag-release ng dopamine, baka makulangan yung katawan mo. Baka tamarin ka. Yun yung effect. So, tamarin ka, ma-affect yung training mo overall. So yun lang naman guys, yun yung Q&A. Sana marami kayo natutunan and sana nasagot ko karamihan ng mga tanong nyo. Kasi if hindi ko naman siya nasagot directly, you can honestly find a lot of the answers to your questions sa mga videos ko if you just take time to watch them. Kasi kaya ako nga sila ginagawa is to answer yung mga most frequently asked questions. Okay? And if you haven't join kayo dun sa sa private Facebook group natin. Kaya nga tayo may ganun, para makapag-interact tayo. Syempre, I won't always be there active kasi I have things to do in my life. Pero once in a while, sumasagot ako. Tapos, if you just wanna share your progress, ganyan, and share yung mga learnings nyo, go ahead. So, that's the video. If you haven't, please subscribe. Thank you, and see you in the next video.